was an overnight flight with a plane change in London.
So we just arrived here in Munich. This gentleman here is making it really easy. All we're doing is putting them in the hallway through the door in the wall. Good morning. This is our first morning in Germany. We're in Munich. That's our rental car. Here's our room. And here's a view out our side window. And it's off to breakfast in the BMW plant.
The headquarters of BMW is in Munich, and we stopped there first. BMW has a rich history on display throughout several buildings. I enjoyed the factory tour.
Near the BMW headquarters was the Olympic Tower and Park. We had some time before our factory tour, so we took in the sights from the top of the tower. We drove an hour to Dingolfing for a BMW factory tour. Stock video was shown because no inside photography was permitted, but it was very similar to what we saw inside.
Alright, I'm ready now, I ain't gonna fall back now. Alright, I'm take it on me, baby. Alright, I ever ask, are you gonna be my lover?
We're walking up to the palace.
The Nymphenburg Palace was the main summer residence of the former rulers of Bavaria. Prince Ferdinand and Henrietta of Savoy first commissioned the building in 1664. The central palace was completed in 1675. The building material is limestone. Other structures were gradually added and transformed over the years.
You can see off to the left the tower that we were just at. How many meters was that up? 186 meters high. This is the other side, and the sun is down on this side. And they also have a fountain down this way.
The first of the Nazi concentration camps was here at Dachau, not far from Munich. Heinrich Himmler opened it in 1933 to initially hold political prisoners, but eventually the imprisonment of Jews and foreign nationals occupied the camp. Countless thousands of Jews died here. The camp had 32 barracks standing at one time, but only one recreated barrack remains today. Just a short way away from the barracks was the crematorium. Selected prisoners were ordered to disrobe here, claiming a shower awaits them through this door. Instead, Zyklon B gas killed them. These ovens cremated the bodies. These Nazi atrocities came to an end at Dachau on April 29, 1945, when the U.S. infantry liberated the camp and captured the Nazis. The Neuschwanstein Castle looks like a fairy tale castle because it is. It even inspired Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom's castle. The castle was a creation of King Ludwig II of Bavaria. He wanted to create a medieval-style castle where he could live out his fantasy of ruling over the land since he lost all practical power in 1866 when Prussia conquered Bavaria. He only slept 11 days in the castle right here in this room before he died.
Well, we just found out that all the 3 passes are closed to get over to Interlaken. Normally, they're open by now, so what we're doing is taking a train. The waterfall at night here at Lauterbrunnen. A lot of rain today. Good morning. It's June 16th here in Lauterbrunnen. About 9 o'clock in the morning.
We're riding the GelmerBahn. Up until 2017, the GelmerBahn was the steepest funicular train ride in Europe. It was built in 1926 and rises 1,500 feet in just 10 minutes. Once off, just a few steps away, is this beautiful glacier lake. Now it's time for the trip back down. Lauterbrunnen is a great place to start out for the Jungfraujoch, which is called the top of Europe. First, a local train takes you past several mountain towns to Kleine Scheidegg, where you transfer to the train that will take you up to over 11,000 feet.
Nächster Halt, Wendelbahn. Nächster Halt, Kleine Scheidegg.
Here we transfer to another cogwheel train that will take you up to the highest railway station in Europe at Jungfraujoch.
There you can see the top and the trail, which is basically a snow road. It's a walk uphill, 45 minutes to some hut. We're going onward and upward. We're up to about 11,500 feet, something like that. What do you think, Will?
I want to ski it.
We took a little break, paid $15 for 2 sodas and a snack bar, heading down. Absolutely beautiful here. Not windy at all. There's the hut. You can see the hut in the center of the screen. That's where we were just at. And now we're coming back down. And you can see the building in the center of the screen. That's where we're headed to. Going downhill was the easy part.
Final stop.
The Gornegrat cogwheel train starts in Zermatt and ascends to 10,130 feet, from where you can take in an excellent view of the glaciers, valleys, and the Matterhorn.
We got off at a train stop and just figured we'd try walking down. So we haven't met anybody yet, but we figure we're on the right path, or at least we hope so. All right, we just discovered that we got to be down by 8:30 and we're no longer around the train stations. We just have to follow this road for about an hour and a half and we'll end up in Zermatt. We've got about a mile and a quarter to go. Everything looks good. It's a nice night. We're in St. Leonard and we're looking for Petit Pré. We followed the GPS and it took us here. And it wants us to go down this road here. As you can see, I think it's just a irrigation road. So we're gonna go back and try to find a place. It was hard to find because this is a residential area. What's interesting is this is the refrigerator.
Now the lake is 260 meters long and the whole cave is 300 meters long. This is the deepest part and this is where they get fed, so this is where they tend to hang out. Well, does anyone want a song just to test the acoustics here? It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Oh, I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, oh, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where both could live.
We're wrapping up our trip with a 3-night stay in the Black Forest. In planning, I noticed this area had numerous activities, so no pre-planning here. We'll just pick something spontaneously each day.
Here we are at the hotel in the Black Forest, the Cyberkonig. Here's our room. It was a little nicer than we thought. Here's a little table, a little bed, a big TV, another little bed, a desk, a sofa, and the porch. We got mountain bikes. They're electric assist and we're on this trail. So we're gonna turn around because it goes nowhere. There's a log here, a couple of logs. Electric assist, it's really cool. You still gotta pedal, but it makes the pedaling a whole lot easier. We just rode this longest tube slide, totally enclosed, the longest one in Europe. Rode it all the way down, and you come out here, and you ride it down on this little bit of felt. And we got here, the guy said it was closed, but he felt that since we came all the way from Maryland, he opened it up for us. So that was very, very kind. Didn't even charge us, but I gave him a tip anyway. He didn't even want to take that. Okay, so we're in the elevator. It's time to get off at our floor, and you'll see the strangest thing. There are no lights on the floor. There's the overhead lights a little bit. It's a darkened hall, as you see. But then here's our room. See? It's the craziest thing. The hallway is dark. Anyway, just thought that was kind of unique. This is the town of Freiburg in Germany. Kind of a tourist place. Pretty flowers in a stream.